All right, Hannah, I want to show you how to correct the MLA formatting first. So I've got your document open, and the page header should be in Times New Roman size 12 font, just like the essay is. So let's put the cursor in the page header area and click it to open it, and then highlight the page header and change the font to Times New Roman size 12. And then close it, and then check each page to make sure that it's correct on each page, and it is Hammond's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now I want you to take a look at heading information, and then look here between the title and the heading, and then where the essay begins. You can see that there is wider spacing here. And then here in your essay, it's double spaced correctly. And then if we go to where the paragraphs divide, you can see that it's wider spacing. This is called extra line spacing. And what's happening is that the document is formatted to add extra spacing anytime you do a hard return. So to correct that, we're going to highlight the entire document. And the works cited has the extra spacing in it as well. And then we're going to go to Format, Paragraph, and yours may look a little different. I'm working with a Word program for Mac, but you'll just go to your paragraph formatting, open up this paragraph format box. All right. And you'll see here that it doesn't say anything about line spacing. So we want to change that. Yours may say double, I'm not sure, but we want to change it to double or add it to double. And then where it says don't add space between paragraphs of the same style, we want to check that, and we want this before and after to always be 0. And then click OK. Then we're going to go back and look, and you're going to see that you don't have that extra spacing now. See? All the way through the document. All right, and I want you to go down to the Works Cited page. All right, what happens with the Works Cited page? You may have had it at the top of the page, and it used a 1-inch margin correctly, but anytime you start adding or taking in, like we did that spacing, taking away that spacing, it's going to move. So the best way to keep it where it needs to be so that there's not any problems with spacing is to add a page break as soon as you finish the document to make it go on to another page. So what we want to do is bring this Works Cited up to, where it was when you finished the end of your essay. You've got it back up to the end of the document. All right, place your cursor in front of the Works Cited title. Go to Insert, and then Break. Yours would probably just be Page Break if you're using it for PC. But insert a page break, and see it takes it down to the next page. Then with the title here, you want to go up and click Center, because you want the title to be centered. All right, and you'll look down here, and you've got an extra space there. You need to take that out, and then this is just double space. All right, this is your Works Cited after we've taken out the extra line. All right, look right here at the end of this line. There shouldn't be all this spacing here, and I assume that you tried to create the hanging indent manually, and you need to let the program create it. So let's back up the title of the website. Let's back up and take out the tab or whatever's placed there and put that back up there, and you'll see that we've got to add a space after that because you want a space after the quotation mark. All right, and there appears to be an extra period right here. Let's take that out. All right, now let's highlight the entire Works Cited entry. Go to Format, Paragraph, and then where it says Special here, you want to set it for hanging, and it should be 0.5 inches. Click OK, and then that's going to create your hanging indent with the correct margin. You'll see here now this margin's filled in. Next, let's make sure all of our paragraphs are indented correctly. Okay, so the document is formatted correctly. We haven't taken a look at the citations to see if they are, but let's do that now. Let's go quickly through and see if we can find any citations. Okay, first of all, we see one right here. I'm going to highlight it. For Amate, all right, there is no Amate on your works cited. So where is this source from? That source has to be listed on the works cited. Anything that's cited in the essay has to be listed as a source on the works cited. Okay, and O'Connor that's good there. That citation is correct. And O'Connor's listed on the works cited. Okay, so here's the problem. You have a source that you've cited as Amate that's not listed on the works cited, but then you have American Cancer Society listed on the works cited, and I didn't see any citations for American Cancer Society in your work unless you gave it in a signal phrase. I didn't look for that, so we'll check that when we go. But if you have not cited the American Cancer Society in your essay, then either you've missed citing it and you need to cite it, or if you didn't use anything from that website, then you need to take it off of the works cited. Okay, so I may have gone through that really quickly, so I want you to make sure you understand. Anything that's on the works cited must be cited in the essay. Anything that's cited in the essay must be on the works cited. The two must match. Citations, works cited, they must match.